So, good evening, everybody. Very nice to be with you all this evening. My name is Nick, and I'm talking to you from Toronto in Canada. So, what a wonderful opportunity to get together with Sahaja yogis from all over the world, and particularly the North American continent, to be able to enjoy this moment. A very special moment at the end of each day. I'm sure we all enjoy that time where we can focus back on our spirituality and clear out the heaviness that we might have picked up during the day. So I know that for me, a foot soak is a very special moment that I really enjoy every day. So just wanted to give you a little bit of background about my journey in Sahaja Yoga so that that helps you to situate me a little bit. So, as I say, I'm living in Canada now, but in fact, I got my realization in France a few years ago. And at that time, I was clearly seeking some form of truth, some form of spiritual answer to life's great questions. And that led me to try different techniques that I'd found around me, things like massage or forms of meditation, and even forms of meditation, which were kind of simple forms of meditation, which I thought might be the answer to calm one's thoughts and to turn inwards. But nothing really satisfied me. And I tried, as I say, one or two different techniques. And it was only when I was introduced, quite by chance, to Sahaja Yoga that I really found something that I felt was going to be of true service to me, something that I felt was going to be actually limitless. The other techniques that I'd come across always seemed to have some form of uh, endpoint, some form of limit. Maybe I'd had to pay a lot more money to go up to a new level, or simply I found that the knowledge that I was acquiring just seemed to be reaching some kind of ceiling and not going any further. But really, from day one in Sahaja Yoga, I felt a very different experience. I felt that what I was learning and what I was feeling was truly limitless, and it was really only a question of my desire and my application that was going to control how far I was going to be able to go. So years passed, and those sensations really were confirmed. And it's been a joy to take part in meditations and yoga events all over the world, and to find that that limitless aspect of Sahaja Yoga is really for me, one of the core values that I'll find anywhere I come across Sahaja Yogis. And isn't it amazing to be able to travel all over the world and to meet up with people who do the same practice as you and immediately feel that connection, that trust, and a really brotherly feeling of warmth that you pick up instantaneously. We recognize each other as sort of shared travelers on that path towards inner truth. So my yoga journey has been very fulfilling, and the practices such as Footsoak and meditation clearly a way to let ourselves each day get more in touch with that limitless aspect of our personality. And obviously, through Sahaja Yoga, we have access to so many forms of limitless experience, be they, as I say, countless opportunities and configurations of collective meetings, but also the knowledge through Sri Mataji's talks, and especially, obviously, the feelings of meditation and how we are going deeper into ourselves and having a better understanding of our connection with the universe and with everything around us. So I found that journey very satisfying, and each day, the, the most treasured moments of that day are where I'm able to abandon the kind of control and the rigor necessary to get through each day and to really plunge into that ocean where you feel that you can embrace that infinite truth within oneself and really enjoy that peace and silence that that brings. So if you're here this evening, I'm sure you have similar sensations, and I must say I've been very satisfied and very pleased to have been on that journey for so long. So let's focus on our foot soak this evening, and that'll be followed by a guided meditation. So what we can do first is obviously begin to turn our attention inside, and people may want to keep their eyes open or close their eyes during foot soak. That's really up to you. I'll be keeping my eyes open. I like to feel that there's clearing going on through what I'm picking up in terms of vibrations as I'm foot soaking. So I'll keep my eyes open, but obviously everybody does as they feel is right for them. So let's begin by putting our attention inside. And it's a good idea to take a few breaths just to stabilize our attention and to feel grounded where we are in our seats. And we can direct our attention down towards the bottom of our spine. And so we're going to come into contact with our Kundalini, our mother principle, alive in each of us after self-realization. And together we'll invite Kundalini to rise by raising our Kundalini, and we'll do a bandhan together. So let's give vibrations to the water in our Footsoak tub. And I suggest we just do a bandhan over the water. And quite consciously, we express our desire that the water and the salt in our Footsoak are able to absorb the tensions and the blockages that we've picked up during the day. So let's place our feet in our Footsoak tubs. And settle our attention inside. So we're going to use all the elements to help clear out the blockages in our chakras. And we'll begin by putting our attention on Mother Earth and asking Mother Earth to clear out those tensions, that tiredness, the fatigue from the day, bring us back to our true personality, our deeper personality. So let's put both of our hands down towards Mother Earth. We can express that desire that those blockages, tensions, fatigues be absorbed by Mother Earth. And as we keep our hands towards Mother Earth, we're also going to evoke the principle of innocence within us, which will accompany all the steps of our evolution. And we're going to pray that that innocence becomes established within us. Keep our attention on Mother Earth and at the same time on our first chakra. So please, Mother, establish innocence within us. Now let's bring our hands back up onto our lap. And we're going to ask Kundalini to clear out those blockages from the day. And the first way we can begin to find that peace and establish that connection with the infinite within us would be to try and bring balance to our two sympathetic channels. So, first of all, we'll place our right hand down towards Mother Earth. And we'll invite the principle of the left channel, who we can call the comforter within us. We're going to invite her to establish peace and loving vibrations within our left side, and at the same time clear out all the blockages that may be stopping our evolution. So let's just let the negativity, the blockage in our left hand be absorbed, in our left channel, sorry, be absorbed into Mother Earth. And we can keep our attention on that right hand, we can keep our attention on our left channel, or we can place our attention on the top of our head, wherever we feel naturally our attention would like to go. Now let's bring that right hand back up to our knee. And now we'll let all the heat from our right channel be dissipated by the elements of air and ether. So we'll put our hand up above our shoulder. Now the principle in our right channel is the counselor, the instructor. And we can seek guidance from our right channel. But first, let's just let all that heat dissipate through our hand into the air and into the ether. All that mental activity we can just let go. Just enjoy this moment of peace at the end of our day. So we can place our attention on that left hand, or again on top of our head. Sahaja Yoga is above all an effortless experience. So where you feel your attention naturally is comfortable, then just place your attention there. So let's bring that left hand down now again, put it on our lap. So to ensure that we do have a balance between those left and right channels, we're going to invite the energy from our center channel to be strong and establish that connection with the all-pervading power around us. The center channel is the Redeemer, the one who establishes that connection. So what we're going to do simply is raise our right hand the length of our subtle system. Slowly bring it up, across our chakras, right up to our Sahasrara. And do that several times, really accompanying our Mother Kundalini and making that connection with the energy around us. So Footsoak is an excellent moment to clear out blockages in particular chakras, and we can place our attention on our hands, see how we feel our subtle system is at this particular point. So we're going to put our attention on our right heart. So we could actually put our left hand on our right heart. We're going to invite Mother Kundalini to strengthen our right heart, to establish the principle of the Father within us, to establish a sense of responsibility within us. Invite Mother Kundalini to clear out any blockages, stopping these principles from becoming active in our life. So again, we can be attentive to our attention and place our attention with our left hand on our right heart, or we could place it above our head. Mother, please make me a responsible person. So let's bring that hand down again to our knee. And this time we're going to place our right hand up on our left Vishuddhi, our fifth chakra. This time we'll give some bandhans to the left Vishuddhi. So again, we're inviting the Kundalini to come into our left Vishuddhi, clear out those blockages. And after a few turns of bandhans, we can just throw down those blockages towards Mother Earth, basically asking them to be absorbed by her. Let's just clear out those blockages. Invite Kundalini to become present in the chakra, to nourish the chakra. And now we'll just place our hand on the chakra, and we'll ask Kundalini to establish self-respect within us. So we'll just address the Kundalini within us. Mother, please establish self-respect within me. So again, we're attentive to our attention with our right hand, the level of our left Vishuddhi or above our head. Just letting Kundalini make these transformations within us. And now we'll bring our right hand up to our Saraswara, and we can massage that area of our head. Just turn perhaps the palm of our hand in a clockwise direction. And bring the hand back down to our lap. And we'll simply ask, Mother, please establish my connection with the all-pervading power of divine love. Mother, please establish my connection with the all-pervading power of divine love. We can let our attention settle on Saraswara. So now we can end the Footsoak. We can rinse our feet and push away the tub. So let's all do that together. And settle back down in our meditation. Now this time, everybody could close their eyes. We're really going to turn inwards and establish that connection with the infinite inside each of us. So we'll begin with our attention right down at the bottom of our spine again. And again, we'll place our attention on our first chakra, that root providing support to our evolution. And again, we'll ask the Kundalini to establish principle of innocence, principle of wisdom, compassion, discrimination. Let's ask Kundalini to really establish this foundation which will allow us to enter our evolutionary path, to really connect with our deeper selves. We need a strong foundation from which to work. So Mother, please establish innocence, wisdom and discrimination within us. And place our attention on our Muladhara. Enjoy that connection with the ground, the chair in this instance. Feel that anchoring, that foundation, that solidity within each one of us. Now, with that foundation firm within us, we're going to invite Kundalini to rise up through our subtle system, and we can place our hand on our heart. We're going to simply express our desire. Kundalini nourishes our heart, irrigates our heart, and reveals the depth of our true spiritual personality. Mother, please come in my heart. Can let our attention settle within our heart, welcoming the Kundalini, allowing her to nourish those feelings of love and truth within us. Let our attention settle in our heart. Now let's invite Kundalini to continue its path up through our subtle system, and we're going to place our hand on our head once more. Again, massage Sahasrara. We're inviting the spirit within our heart to come up to Sahasrara and to join the all-pervading power of divine love all around us. Give us the true meaning of yoga, the true connection with that divine power. And this is limitless. Mother, please let me establish my yoga, my connection with the all-pervading power of divine love. Enjoy the silence of our Sahasrara. Bring our attention back to Sahasrara if we feel it wandering. to allow ourselves to enjoy that silence, allow ourselves to connect with that power of love surrounding us. And we can raise our attention just a little bit above our Saraswara. You might feel that we're able to immerse ourselves even more fully in that feeling of love and peace. We feel our attention wandering, just bring our attention back over our head. So we can bring our meditation to a close. Keep our eyes closed for a few moments more. Bring our attention down to the bottom of our spine. And very gratefully we'll ask our Kundalini to rise once more. We'll raise our Kundalini 3 times to our bandhan, really with that strong desire to maintain that connection and to let the Kundalini continue to nourish our chakras for the rest of the evening. So that's the end of the guided meditation for this evening. Some music will be played now to accompany those who would like to continue meditating. I'm going to wish you very simply a very pleasant evening, and thank you very much for sharing this moment together. Goodbye.
Mm-hmm.